footnote if you don't mind.
Vern, you can deliver a footnote anytime you want.
Unexpected time here. The first pass that Drew Bledsoe threw in the NFL was caught by Sam Gash.
Was it really?
Yes.
All right.
Antonio Brown, a rookie, played in Canada for 6 games last year, earned a spot on the roster with 2 punt returns for touchdowns in the preseason. And this is Sammy Morris, who was also back, and Morris knocked out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Drew Bledsoe in his 2nd season, having been traded here from New England, had a marvelous Pro Bowl worth season last year. And he will be joined. Trey Teague centers the offensive line. Reuben Brown, the All-Pro, in the left guard spot. And Travis Henry, 5th in rushing in the NFL a year ago, 1,438 yards. And Sam Gash makes his 2nd visit to the Buffalo Bills. He likewise played at New England, as we mentioned.
And what's noteworthy, you did not introduce Peerless Price. Josh
Reed takes his place. Here's the handoff to Henry. What a nice way to start. Right guard. He's out to the 26-yard line. New England Patriot defense. Ted Washington, new acquisition at the nose. Seymour, an All-Pro a year ago. Roosevelt Colvin, a free agent acquisition at linebacker. And in the secondary, there is no Lawyer Malloy. There is, however, Rodney Harrison. And Antoine Harris gets only his 2nd start ever as the strong safety for the New England Patriots. Saw Romeo Crennel on the sidelines. Here's Bledsoe, knocked down. That's Ty Law, number 24.
The only returning starter in the New England secondary, as everyone was banished. Tabucky Jones was traded. Terrell Buckley cut. Victor Green cut. Otis Smith cut. Lawyer Malloy cut. You think Bill Belichick was a little unhappy with his secondary a year ago? Only Ty Law remains.
Ty Law said in the course of his 9-year career, there have been 13 cornerbacks playing opposite him. 3rd down. Go in losing 2 games. Buffalo fell behind by respective scores of 17-0 and 20-0. My, how perfect is this, Dan?
You're at home. You've got 80,000 people all on your side. You win the coin toss and you keep it going from there. Now, if they force New England to do a 3-and-out, this place might, Ralph Wilson Stadium might come apart at the seams.
Ryan Lindell is the new kicker, acquired from Seattle. Lindell's first effort for the Bills is up and good. Drew Bledsoe leads the way. Travis Henry puts the period to the paragraph. 7-0 Buffalo.
Low fares to your favorite vacation destinations start at just $49.
You are now free to move about the country.
Got some big NFL appetites heading your way? Looks like you need the NFL deal from Pizza Hut and Pepsi. Order any large specialty pizza at regular price and you get a medium 1-topping pizza and a 2-liter of Pepsi for just $1.99 more. A Pizza Hut pizza and a Pepsi. Gather around the good stuff.
Bulletproof.
Bus has gone missing. It was headed for the high school, never made it.
Do we have an accurate head count?
13 kids aged 12 to 16.
Now, there was a bunch of children trapped with no air.
Oh, my God. I'm scared.
Where are they?
The season premiere of Without a Trace. CBS Thursday, September 25th.
With that opening drive score, Buffalo goes up 7-0. That's just a picture-perfect 9-play drive. Doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Ryan Lindell will kick off. Kevin Falk and Deion Branch are the deep men for the Patriots. This is Kevin Falk, number 33. And Falk will grab it at the 5. Across the 25. And a fine return. Kevin Falk all the way out to the 35-yard line. And the New England Patriots will go on offense trailing 7-0 early first quarter.
A truck like this isn't built in a factory. It's built in the farms and fields. Concrete streets and crowded construction sites that map the landscape of an entire country. Because when Ford builds the new F-150, there are promises to keep. And only one truck earned the right to be the next F-150. If you haven't looked at Ford lately, look again.
Coming this fall to CBS.
They call me the handler. I'm an FBI agent. So what do you got for me? I set up undercover operations. All right, so here's how it works. I train my agents, create their identities, pull the strings.
What do you do?
All you need to know right now is what I want you to know. When everything goes as planned, the good guys come home, the bad guys go to prison. When things don't, they call me.
The Handler, CBS Friday, September 26th.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Southwest Airlines, a symbol of freedom. Proud sponsor of the NFL and official airline of Super Bowl 38. The next Ford F-150, it's here. And by Bud Light, for the great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down. Make it a Bud Light.
On a perfect afternoon, Buffalo with that terrific start. They lead 7-0. Now Tom Brady, the 26-year-old fourth-year best friend of lawyer Malloy, will go at him. Here's Brady, and the first play is a handoff to Antoine Smith, number 32.
Let's go back and look at Buffalo's touchdown. This is Sam Gash, the hammer. Here's Ted Johnson, the linebacker. Look at the two of them meet, and it's almost not fair getting to follow Sam Gash into the end zone. That's Sam Gash, one of the great lead blockers this game has ever seen.
Well, Ted Johnson set up Sam Gash. He is the toughest blocker I've ever played against.
Well, luckily they were teammates for a lot of years because Sam spent 6 years in New England.
Here's Brady to Antoine Smith, hit behind the line and knocked down by Pat Williams. Tom Brady, fourth-year man out of the University of Michigan, had that wonderful season when he led the Pats to the Super Bowl in 2001. Damian Woody anchors a front line, and backs and receivers. Troy Brown now in his 11th year. Fred McCrary is the fullback. He's on the bench for this play. And the pass one instead of 33, a gain of 24.
It was Morris the cat.
Yes.
Well, how's that for an effective screen? It's not a blitz by the Patriots. They're actually not overcommitting, but yet Teddy Bruschi ends up on the ground. Tyrone Poole can't get back into position quickly enough. And Sammy Morris, who only had 3 receptions all last year, makes a big one here. So the Bledsoe sack, New England lets him out of the hole.
Ty Law is the injured New England Patriot. We'll take a timeout.
A couple of guys thought you could use a Coke.
Only one truck has crossbars that are welded through the side rails. That truck is the new Ford F-150. It has the strongest, toughest frame of any full-size pickup, which also gives you the highest payload. Only this truck earned the right to be the next F-150. If you haven't looked at Ford lately, look again.
So you got to work right now. Pain is only temporary. Let's go, D. Let's go. 6. Here we go. There's 7. This a man workout right here. That's 8. Don't quit on me. Give me 2 more. 9. We working now. Racket. Next. Let's go next. Come on. Next.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by T-Mobile. Get more minutes, more features, more service. And by Coca-Cola. Let's make it real.
Still one of the great natural sights in our country, Niagara Falls, not far away. Ty Law walked off unassisted. It's first down.
It's not all in our country.
That's true. Our Canadian friends appreciate you bringing that up. I don't, but they do. Travis Henry. CBS Mondays, America's Best Night of Television, starting with Yes, Dear, followed by Still Standing, Everybody Loves Raymond, The King of Queens, and CSI Miami, plus an all-new Late Show with David Letterman after your local news, Monday on CBS, America's most watched network.
Vern, at the end of this play, Rodney Harrison came up limping. You see him back there in the New England huddle, number 37. He looks like he's favoring his right leg somehow. He was in obvious pain at the end of that last play. He's already delivered a couple big hits here in the first quarter.
In his first season, having been signed off the roster of San Diego. Here's Henry on the sweep right. Flag is down again at the 16-yard line.
Henry around right end.
Holding.
Ooh,
Buffalo.
Another penalty against the Buffalo offense. This will make their second holding call.
Holding. 70 offense. 10-yard penalty. Repeat, second down.
And that's on the center, Trey Teague.
Greg Williams rightfully realizing that his team is doing everything right except for the penalties. They are dominating New England so far here in the first quarter. Drew Bledsoe with the big screen pass to Sammy Morris got out of the hole they were in before because of a holding penalty, and now they're going to have to try to do it again. Trey Teague right here. Take a look right here, working against Ted Washington. Whoa, we've got some major jersey going on there.
Grab hold of the bed sheet. Second down. Here's Bledsoe, straight drop back. Again, given time, but this one knocked down in the line. That was Mike Vrabel.
Bledsoe pass, knocked down.
Vrabel, who spent a number of years at Pittsburgh with the Steelers, and then signed as a free agent in 2001.
That's one of those deals where Vrabel really never got beyond the line of scrimmage. He was just hovering around there trying to see what was happening, and his contribution was to elevate at the last second and get a hand on the ball. Smart football.
3rd and 16. Thus far, Buffalo 3 of 3 on third downs.
And this is where New England in the past has vexed the Buffalo offense by different looks and caused identification problems for Buffalo, and it looks like the case here.
An exasperated Drew Bledsoe calls time.
We didn't just give the new Ford F-150 more horsepower. We gave it the